Hi, we're now going to start recording transactions in QuickBooks Online. We'll start by recording a purchase of an inventory item which we want to track inventory for. If you recall, we indicated in preferences earlier that we want to track quantity on hand. We also need to activate inventory tracking in each individual item that we want to track quantity on hand and cost of goods sold for. I'm going to head up to the company name settings cog, and under lists select products and services. Here I'm going to add a new product called corners. I'm going to select the option that I track quantity on hand for this product and enter a 0 amount as of today's date. I'm not going to enter any price for purchase or sales, although I will select that their price both includes GST. I can change my expense accounts or my income accounts. If I wanted to add a description, or if I had a price that was consistent, I could add them in. I'm still able to edit them at a later stage, so they're not fixed. We might add something from the purchase information field. I call it corners. I'm going to click Save. Now, to see the results of our chosen settings, I'm going to open up a purchase order by clicking the Create menu. Under Suppliers, select Purchase Order. I'm going to create a purchase order for Andrew. It's going to be inclusive of tax. Here you'll see there's a field to add account information and a field for item information. It's recalled the last lot of transactions that I have input for Andrew. To delete them, I simply click on the bin. I'll enter my purchase order for the corners. As you see, my descriptions come up. I'll enter a quantity and the rates come up. I can override this rate and I'll click Save and Close. Note that for that tax inclusive amount, I'll just revisit it. As I've selected tax inclusive, QuickBooks Online does a calculation for me. There's no actual column there. I can, however, view it in the footer. Click Save and Close. Now to convert that to a bill, simply revisit your Create menu. Under Supplies, choose Bill. Now I'll start typing out the bill for Andrew. I'll enter his bill number, and as you see, another section's opened up to the right here where it's remembered that I've got an open purchase order, and I can, easy as 1, 2, 3, add it to the bill. I can delete things that aren't applicable. Or add additional items. My fingers will work. Save and close. Now to record a bill payment, I simply head to the Suppliers section of the navigation menu. If Andrew was somewhere down the list, all I'd need to do is type his name in the search field and it would come up. I'm now in Andrew's Supplier file and I can see all the transactions, bills and purchase orders, prior payments. I can choose to make a payment on any of the outstanding bills. I'll make a partial payment of $250 today. I'll hit save and close. Now, without going into Andrew's card, I can still do this by accessing the Suppliers tab in the navigation menu. Under the Action column, you find I can create a bill, create an expense, or make a payment. I'll select Make a Payment. I can make a full payment or another partial payment. And now instead of saving and closing, I'm going to save and send. This will send a remittance advice to Andrew. Just be sure if you choose this option that you have an email address on file. Quickbooks Online is now bringing me up a confirmation screen where I can edit the subject of my email. And the body of the text of the email, and I can view what it's going to look like to Andrew.